Hi, God. Thanks for the shine. Hello, people. I'm one of the people. Let's hang out. But before we go, we got to do what we got to do, man. It's morning time, so we're going to take a sip, and then we're going to hop on this bit, man. We put together a show super quick, super quick. Hold on, let me take a sip. Yeah. That's that Dunkin' Donuts black coffee, man. Means no light, no light. All right, so let's just go ahead and hop off onto this bit, man. Because I got set off the other day because I was hanging out in the newspaper, because we have this little local newspaper out here, and then they were talking about the homeless bit, right? Because there was a Supreme Court case, just a few weeks back where they dropped this bit on the homeless problem within the courts, right? Or within the cities and how they administer them, right? So I'm going to read a couple bits from here real quick, right? So check this out. This is what the city attorney said. The city attorney's office was pleased by the high court's decision. Okay, the high court is the Supreme Court, okay? That's the top court of the people. All right, check this out. And then drop down. And then it says San Diego City Council president, of District 9, blah, 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 did not agree with the Supreme Court's rulings. Okay, so we have an entity who works for the people who did not agree with the Supreme Court's rulings. Okay, look at this is what he said. He said, "I stand in dissent with justices." He says he stands in dissent with the justices who were part of the three who didn't agree with the majority opinion. Okay, and then what else does he says? He says, "While I'm disappointed in the Supreme Court's ruling in Grants Pass v. Johnson, I am more committed than ever to addressing our homeless crisis with compassionate solutions in San Diego." Okay. So that's just a bunch of blah, 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 man. So like, this is what we do, right? Is that we love to instruct our government creatures. Okay. So a city council member is a creature of me, the people. Okay. Remember this and we're going to be cool. Okay. You see this? That's me. I'm one of the people, okay? Game on, game over, all right? Now check this out. Here, we're going to show you something, okay? So the people created this right here. The people created a trust. The trust is called the Constitution. The Constitution is called a contract, and the contract is a servant. It's a servant of we the people, okay? Here, let me show you something, right? The trustee is the government. The government is a servant, okay? Remember this and we're going to be cool, okay? Here, let me show you something else, okay? The trustee is a legislator. A legislator. A legislator is a servant, okay? What is an example of a legislator? The city council member, okay? So city council member, you're a trustee, you're a servant, you're a creature of me, okay? Remember that, and whatever I say goes. And what did I say? Is written in the constitutions, okay? Remember that. Those are the rules that you have to abide by. All right, check this out. All right, we got another trustee. A trustee is an executor. An executor is a servant, okay? So the executive branch is also a servant of the people. An example of the executive branch will be the district attorney, okay? So the district attorney is also subject to me, the people, okay? Now let me show you this bit right here, okay? See, we got another trustee. The trustee is the judicial. The judicial is the justice. The justice is, what did I write down? To judge. And the judge is the servant, okay? So the judge is also the servant, okay? So the servant judge is also subject to me. And remember, judge means to show. And if you show, you better know what it is that you're showing, okay? So those are all my servants, okay? Those are all my servants. So the city council member is a servant of me, okay? And I'm not happy right now. I'm really not happy right now because I see that our council members, our servants, they have a lot of time to be able to go on the screen, or they have a lot of time to talk to these so-called media companies out here, and they do a lot of babbling and they doing a lot of blah, 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 right? But when I show them the law, because I go down to the council, I go down to the city administrative building and I give them documents, I give them notice, right? Because I'm trying to get them to read what is written, right? And then what do I get? I get back donuts. I get back nothing. No contact, no nothing, which means that they've agreed to the terms and the conditions as written. But then when I see them go on the screen and babble, right, and they're talking about this and they're talking about that, it's like, yo, dude, you don't know the law. Okay, you may be able to disagree with what the judge said, but the judges are listening to the people, okay? Which means if you're disagreeing with what the judge is saying, then that means you're disagreeing with what the people are showing the judges, man, which means that you and I, we're in controversy right now, man, and we don't like that, okay? So we're going to go and we're going to talk talk to this president again, right? And we're going to leave another notice again, and we're going to challenge them again, and we're going to tell them, now get back to me in 7 days. Okay, get back to me in 7 days, or you agree to the terms and conditions. And if I find out that you're trespassing on any of the people's rights, right, and any of the people's inherent rights, we're going to get you. Okay, we're going to get you, man. Okay, so you're already going to see it on the screen right here, man, because, we wrote that game on, game over 1. Okay, so this is a document that I roll around with all day, all night now, man. It's just fun to roll around with it, right? When they're like, do you have your traveling papers? I'm like, here are my traveling papers, bro. Check them out and tell me, are you my boss? I bet you can't, and I bet you won't. Okay, I bet you can, and I bet you won't, man. We love doing this one to all law enforcement right now, man, because they're cool, right? All law enforcement entities are super cool. Once you show them the rules to the game, they're like, got it good. I'm on it, right? It's real easy, man. The problem is that we got these people who don't know the law, right? And they do a lot of babbling, man, and we don't like that. Okay, we do not like that. All right, so check out this bit right here, man. We got that notice. Notice is knowledge, okay? It says the people are the sovereign of the state. Repeat, the people are the sovereign of the state, okay? Not no sovereign citizen, but the sovereign, okay? Drop down. It says, see evidence below. Look at what sovereign is. Sovereign, 2, supreme, superior to all. Chief. Chief means head, okay? God is the sovereign good of all who love and obey him, okay? So who's my head? God, okay? So God is my sovereign, right? And then God has given me the ability to administer the trust and look out for the people. How did I get this power? I got it through Jesus Christ, okay? So who do I copy? I copy Jesus Christ. And then Jesus Christ told me to get out there and love all my neighbors. And I was like, got it good, Christ. I'm on it, okay? And then the people created constitutions. And then within those constitutions, we say it in the Preamble, we the people, by the grace of Almighty God, do establish this Constitution, okay? So before we even walked it out in the constitutions, we already gave honor to our Father God, okay? Almighty God, okay? So you can't hide from the words anymore, right? So if you're a little legislature, you better lock on to the people when the people come and present themselves to you, okay? Because we are the sovereign. Remember this, all right? Drop down, it says California Constitution, 1879, Article I or Article 1, Declaration of Rights, Section 1. This is the original 1879, okay? Not that Ballotpedia, but the original one, okay? The one from the secretary. All right, check this out. It says all men are by nature free and independent. That's a fact. I am a man. That means mankind. That means man, woman, child, the people. Remember this and we're going to be cool, okay? And have a certain inalienable right, among which are those of enjoying and defending life and liberty. That's a fact. Acquiring, possessing, and protecting property. That's a fact, okay? And pursuing and obtaining safety and happiness, man. Period. The end, okay? So if I can't walk down my streets because the streets are full of people who are camped out on the sidewalks on the people's public property, man, because you don't know what you're doing, we don't like that, man. That means you're interfering with my safety and you're interfering with my happiness, okay? Now, if you want to sit up here and say, oh, the people get to sleep wherever they want to sleep, that's cool, but you better make sure that my roads are clear, man. You better make sure that my sidewalks are clear, man, and you better make sure that there's no poop on the street, man. I was very disappointed because I saw poop on the sidewalk when I was walking into my city administration building, and that's disgusting. That is disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself, okay, council members? You should be very ashamed of yourself, okay, mayor, executive? Remember this, man. You guys aren't following the law. All right, drop down. It says California Constitution, 1879, Article I, Section 2. Okay, we're still in 1879, all right? It says all political power is inherent in the people. Period. Full stop. Okay. Remember this. All political power comes from me, the people. Okay. And when I present myself, you better lock on. Okay. I'm here to dress you down. All right. Check it out. It says government is instituted for the protection, security, and benefit of the people, okay? I don't feel like you're benefiting me right now, okay? Because the way that you guys talk and the rules that you try to make up for the city, the way that you're managing the city right now, you're not doing good, man. I don't feel like you're benefiting me. All right, it says, and they, meaning the people, and they have the right to alter or reform the same. Remember this, okay? Whenever the public good may require it, okay? So if you're not doing your job, if you're not following the checklist that's written within the Constitution, right, right, then we're going to break you. Okay, we're going to break you. First, we're going to instruct you. This is what we've been doing. This is why I've been coming to your offices and I've been dropping off the notices. I've been doing it with the county and I've been doing it with the city. Okay, I've been doing this for a very long time and you guys are not obeying. Okay, you guys are not obeying. Okay, so we're going to level it up another bit, right? And we're going to test you. We're going to test you some more, man. We're going to get in your face and we're going to see what's up, man. We're going to see how boss you really think you are. Okay, when you sit up here and say, I disagree with the Supreme Court's ruling. We've been instructing the Supreme Court. Okay, so if you disagree with the Supreme Court, then you're disagreeing with me, the creator of the Supreme Court. Okay, the people. All right, we're done with that bit, man. Let's hop on our next bit. All right, we got game on, game over 2. Okay, so check out this bit right here. It says, this is the legislative code right here, man. Okay, so if, the legislative code would be like, when the people wrote down when Father gave us the Bible, the Holy Bible is the Constitution of the people. Okay, and then the example of a legislative code would be like, the Talmud. It's not the Constitution. It's somebody else's derivative of what the Constitution says, man. That's what legislative code is. Okay, remember this, man, and we're going to be cool. All right, so look at this bit right here. This is coming from your rules, your law, right? This is your law, legislature. This is what you guys have said. Oh, we're going to agree to this right here. Let's do this. All right, look at what you said. It says California Legislative Code, Government Code 100. That's at 100. Look at what the alpha says, man. We're just going to read one bit. It says the sovereignty of the state resides in the people. That's a fact, man. I'm just going to stop right there, right? Because it says it in the code right there. When I present myself to you and I show you my documents and I say, you better read it and you better get back to me, and you don't get back to me, that means you've agreed to the terms and the conditions because I wrote it in there, man. I wrote it in there, and you don't read because you're listening to somebody else who's going to trick you out, man, and they're going to make you lose your property. Remember this, okay? So drop down, check out this bit right here. This is coming from the Supreme Court Justice, okay? This is coming from the Supreme Court and it's Justice Gorsuch, okay? Look at what he said, concurring, all right? And this is coming from a Supreme Court case called Looper Bright Enterprise versus Raimondo, okay? I'm just going to read one bit in here and be done, okay? It says, the Constitution promises, repeat, the Constitution promises the American people are sovereign. Hi, I'm one of the American people, and the Constitution promises that I am, or we are the sovereign. Okay, remember this and we're going to be cool, man. So drop down and look at this building block right here, 92AA. That's at Alpha Alpha. It says the deprivation of any rights may be punished. Okay, so if you deprive the people of our rights, we can punish you, man. And then when we see our legislatures going on the screen and babbling, and talking to the media and talking about, I don't agree. It's like, I don't care what you feel and I don't care what you think. All I care is that you obey what is written, okay? And you must obey the Constitution. Highest law of the land for our creatures, for the people's creatures, is the Constitution, okay? Municipal codes don't bind me, they bind you, okay? Statutory codes don't bind me, they bind you, okay? Remember this and we're going to be cool. So you may think that you can come at me with some codes and some statutes, but they have no power over me. They have power over you, okay, creature? Remember this and we're going to be cool, man. All right, man, that's it. I just had to get that one off my heart, man, because, I'm tired of the people getting turned out and tricked out because they listen to the screen. I am not a sovereign citizen. I am the sovereign. Remember this, and we're going to be cool. All right, we're going to put this together. We're going to upload it. We're going to see how it flows, man. I'll talk to you guys in the future. Remember, nobody's having more fun than us. Bye.
Oh, sinner man, where you gonna run to?